Welcome back to FunUntitled, talk about OTPs. Continuous our analysis of Annie and the obsession with power struggle couples. I'm Minty. I'll be hosting this intervention.
And I don't have a problem. When you invited me on this show, you promised me that it was like an exploration of like the love for Gruvia. Then you just blindsided me being an intervention.
Well, I mean, we've had like, 3 examples in the first part, and we're gonna start off this episode with another example.
I think we had only 2, okay? I'm Annie, and I don't want to be here anymore.
So we're gonna talk about our favorite fairy tale ships. I'll start off because mine's short. Mine is Loxus and Mirror Jane. Mostly because he's my favorite dude and she's my favorite lady.
Honestly, you cannot beat that. But you do get really weird ships because of that logic sometimes.
And I'm saying that because that's usually their logic.
My Little Pony, my favorite male dude was that there was this episode Applejack had a really hot cousin. I think it was like Bray Apple or something, and I shipped him with Fluttershy for like the only reason because favorite male, ex-favorite female.
I've never heard of this.
I'm a fan child.
Oh my god.
I don't talk about
What happened to Discord?
Well, back then it wasn't a popular ship because like Discord was just kind of introduced. Anyway, don't worry about it.
And you decided to choose a side character?
So in Fairy Tail, this is the interesting thing about Fairy Tail. A lot of the couples are canonical. You know which couples are like. But something interesting is that in the Western fandom, the big 4 couples is Nalu, Natsu and Lucy, Gruvia, Gray and Juvia, Jerza, Jala and Urza, and Gajevi, Gajia and Levi. But in the Japanese fandom, Gajevi is not as popular, and instead Zeref and Mavis is the part of the big 4. Why do I say this? It's to prove to people that Gajevi isn't that great of a ship. It had its moment in Tenro, and because Fairy Tail is more popular in the Western overseas community than in Japan, Hiro Mishima's like, alright, they get a light novel, and Levi gets to be pregnant in 100 Year Quest. Who gives a fuck? Now you can argue Nalu's a good ship. I don't give a shit. There's too much will there, won't there? Fairy Tail's biggest flaw is that he doesn't know how to progress with a ship other than they confess for each other for the 500th time. So that's Nalu's problem.
Alright, I'm gonna save this episode. We're gonna move on to the next series.
No, please.
No,
I didn't even talk about Gruvia.
No, you should have started off with why you like Gruvia instead of doing your usual shitting on other series or couples. Alright, moving on. What's the next one?
Oh, do I really not get to talk about Gruvia?
Fine, I'll give you a chance.
Okay. Sorry, Jerza. Fuck you. I really like Gruvia because they had the most solid beginning to end arc, and 100 Year Quest does not exist to me because you just do the same redundant shit over and over again.
Again, all you did was start shitting on things. And stop talking louder. It's gonna make the audio sound worse.
I'm sorry. It's just hard for me because if I want to talk about how much I love Gruvia, I have to go arc by arc, but you won't let me go arc by arc.
Oh my god, that has to be its own fucking episode that I won't be part of.
I written it all out. I can go to the Rainy Juvia and look for it.
Oh my god, please don't.
Alright, what's your favorite Fire Emblem Three Houses ship, and how can you analyze it better than I, the person who used to know where every single Juvia panel came from?
My favorite Fire Emblem Three Houses ship is a ship that Annie doesn't like, which is weird because it's a very popular ship, but it's Hubert and Ferdinand.
Oh, I will accept Hubert and Ferdinand.
Really? You don't like that ship?
I don't care. I'm complete net neutral. I understand why people ship it. You know, like, I will look at fan art. I will not look at Marianne and Hilda.
Oh, yeah. Annie's weird for that.
I fucking hate it.
Very popular ship as well.
Only based off aesthetics. It's funny because Ferdinand and Hubert kind of had the same aesthetic as Sondam from Danganronpa.
You think so?
Like God and Prep.
I guess so.
The emo, edgy guy and the really like prince type character.
The only difference is that the Prep is not a goth and the goth is not a Prep.
Yeah, but they bonded together over tea and coffee.
Yes, that's super cute. And then the two jewels of whatever that Froldland. And I don't know, I like that the progression of their like interaction. What do you call those? Story time?
What is that called?
It has a name.
Yeah, it has a name. It's not free time events. That's Danganronpa. I forget.
The chatty Cathy time.
The chatty Catty times. Welcome to the little kitty corner.
Some of them are fine, but some of them are just like so boring. But I do have like what I call my Universe A, which has like mostly of my favorite ships, and then everyone else just kind of pairs up. But then some of them are kind of like, I'm very multi-shipping in Fire Emblem Three Houses. The ideal universe is obviously like a huge giant polycrew.
Okay. I really like Ferdinand and Dorothea because it's very much Princess and the Pauper. Can you imagine those two singing, "You're just like me, I'm just like you"?
By Barbie movie style.
And I'm sick of all your shit. Clearly, the top couple of all time is Bela and Dimitri.
And yet, I think Bayleth and Edogar is much more popular. Maybe not much more, but I think it is more popular.
I'll tell you what's not popular. Claude and Bela. Is that because of racism? I'm not sure.
I think because a lot of people like Dimitri and Claude.
I don't really seen that.
I've seen it. A lot of it.
Because if you remember, in Fire Emblem Three Houses, Dimitri's like, oh, Professor, hello, I'm prim and proper, yada yada yada. I remind people of Fred from Scooby-Doo. Then time skip. He goes batshit crazy. He loses his humanity. Who brings him back? Fucking Bela. And that scene where in the rain, where like Bela holds out her hands to Dimitri, and Dimitri's like, Professor, was your hands always this warm?
I don't remember that scene.
I don't think you played the Blue Line route.
I did play the Blue Line route. I played it for you because you were supposed to play it, but you never did, so I played it so I could see the whole storyline.
Edgar turned evil in that arc.
Edogar turns evil in most of them, except the Black Eagle, which is the best one.
You gotta appreciate the main couple who has a lot more moments than everyone else.
I think Dimitri and Felix is the most popular ship of all Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Sylvix? It beats Sylvix?
You know what? I don't know. Maybe Sylvix.
I don't know.
It's one of the two.
Here's the thing. During the height of Fire Emblem Three Houses, no one could touch Sylvain and Felix.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
But I feel like as time waned, then Dimitri and Felix became. Oh no, it really should have been Dimitri and Dedue.
That one's hard.
It's hard for me to be like, you're saying this guy who's clearly a racist is a better pair up for Dimitri.
Whoa.
He calls Dedue a dog.
Yeah, but I mean, less because of the color of his skin than
More who he aligns himself with.
Yeah.
I think the dude would have been really good friends with Scar from FMA.
Yeah, I mean,
Speaking of FMA, why did you put FMA on this list?
why wouldn't I?
There's not a lot of couples in FMA.
It's just, there's like 3 couples, and if you don't ship them, I don't know what you're doing, which is Ed and Winry, Rory and Riza. I don't remember the Asian people's name.
Yeah, Lin, and Girl.
Those are the 3 important ships. And when people ship Ed and Lin, I think, what?
I thought he was going to say Alphonse and Mei.
Alpha and Mei's fine. I just don't consider them the big 3.
I don't think a lot of people ship the Chinese together. One time I was in Waikiki and a crazy guy said, God bless the Chinese to me. And I was like, oh, okay, sir.
Yeah, because I don't know, there are weird people who ship Ed and Lin. I'm like,
It's gotta be Ling, right?
Ling?
I think it's Ling. I think Greed and Ling combined. Their ship name is Ging.
Which is also a weird ship, people. I don't know, like this was even pre-Rock and Venom times. And I don't mean like they came before them, I just mean the popularity-wise.
You know what I think is crazy? You can edit this part out, I don't know. FMA existed before both shippers existed. Okay? So because at that point, we all agreed unanimously, if you ship Ed and L, you're a freak and you're going to prison.
100%.
But I wonder if FMA came out now, would you see that? We don't know.
Oh, like the mob of people going against the pro-shippers before that term wasn't coined?
I'm just saying, back then, we really had a tight ship. But then COVID invited all these people who's not used to fandom etiquette. And they're like, you should let us do our dark shipping, bitch. Let us ship siblings. They're only fictional.
That's not an excuse.
Not an excuse. So if we could just get those people back in 2000s, we could have beaten them legally.
I don't know, beat is the right word, but it's like, you guys need to get off the internet.
Yeah. Anyways, Roy and Visa number 1 all the way.
100%.
Oh, sir, don't go somewhere I can't follow.
Yes, 100%.
I saw it beats any line Edward has ever said to Winry.
I mean, they cute.
I don't care about these hands were meant to be a doctor's hand.
Okay, fuck you. That's one of my favorite scenes too. And also, Ed and Winry, they have a lot of comedic moments in the manga. The anime takes out a lot of comedic moments. I think because they're small and they're not necessary, but it's like, it really lightens the series.
You know, I do like the whole the alchemy thing where like, if I'll give you half of my life and in equivalent exchange you give me half of yours. And we're like, you're such an idiot. I'll just give you all of it.
That was cute. Also, Maze and his wife.
Oh yeah.
Fucking adorable.
Grace.
Wasn't Grace the daughter?
Let's not worry about this.
I always get confused on which name is which, but we're talking about his wife.
His wife. We're talking about his wife.
Elise? Maybe Elise's daughter.
The one that shot him in the phone booth.
Shut the fuck up. Moving on.
Hunter, you just fly away.
Okay,
Talking about top 3 ships, huh? If I say top 3 Hunter ships, you know immediately who I'm talking about, right?
Killua, Gon, Paprika, Leorio, Hisoka, and Illumi.
I was thinking the Chimera King and what's her face?
Meruem is the king. Komugi.
Annie.
Okay, Annie doesn't like that ship, but that ship is so goddamn fucking cute. And when they died together, okay, the whole thing is that she's just like, I'm only good at playing this one game. I'm blind as a fucking bat. I got snot everywhere, but I'm so goddamn good at this game. And he's like, you're the most interesting person in the whole entire fucking world. And I don't even care about ruling the world. I don't even care about like expanding the Khmer Ant army. I just want to play this game with you and beat you. And basically they die together because she's like, I only want to play this game with you. And he's like, I'm dying. You're gonna die with me. And she's like, I don't care. I only want to play this game with you. It's the cutest fucking shit. And there's an artist that I've seen them on Tumblr. I don't know if they have other social medias, but they make the best art for them. Annie.
Oh my god, you done? See, I let you finish.
Because I don't go on a fucking rant on this ship is crap and this part of the series is crap and fuck Chimera and arc and fuck the North. Okay, I love York New City arc. Anyways, moving on. I like Gon and Killua, but god damn I like Hisoka and Lumi because they're like barely a couple, but Hisoka is one of my favorite characters of all time.
Leorio and Kurapika should have had more moments.
They really don't have anything, to be honest. But it's cute. I mean, Leorio thought of Kurapika when it came to Zodiac time.
Zodiac
or was
time.
it the other way around? No, yeah, Leorio asked Kurapika.
Yeah, because Leorio punched Ging, which is not the ship name between Greed and Ling, but it's actually Gon's father. And Ging said, okay, because you hit me, you can be part of the Zodiac.
People who ship Ging and the previous rat Zodiac, crazy.
Crazy people.
That's like crazy.
Crazy,
Those are the
yaoi.
people who
Toxic,
ship
yaoi.
like Zelda and Ganondorf.
Awful.
Like, there are some ships that's like, I mean, I get it, but you're crazy for doing that.
Hey, I don't attack people for their shipping beliefs, but you know sure as hell I blocked them.
Oh my god, I want to do a whole episode on if you ship this, you're crazy.
Like Ging in Palestine, I think his name's like Hal or something.
It's something like that.
Blocked.
Yeah, not the country.
Not the country.
You said that, I was like, what are you oh right. It's something like with a P. The 13th Chairman arc was not an arc we watched a lot.
No.
Although it does have good scenes.
It has one trans representation.
Aluka?
Yes, that was the plot B.
No, I understand. I was like, I don't know why part of me was like looking for a second name. Like I knew Aluka and I was like, what's that, another?
Part of me was looking at that dog. Are you trans? I didn't get your gender.
Cheeto.
Oh yeah, she was a Cheeto.
No, how's her name?
They are selling a Cheeto that looks like Charizard for $80,000. I don't know who's buying.
Who's selling?
It was in the bag. So, yeah.
Gon and Killua.
Yeah, Golden Killer #1.
But Miriam and Komugi, so fucking cute. That's probably like number 2. Shut the I don't know why you don't like that shit.
I don't like the Chimera Ant. Oh, King. I don't like Miriam.
Is it Hida? I thought you didn't like Komugi.
She's a nutting character, but I really didn't like the Chimera Ant dude.
Yeah, crazy.
I didn't like him. Okay, moving on to Inuyasha. Now, are we just gonna sit here and circle jerk and argue Inuyasha and Kagome? You're gonna argue Moroku and Sango?
Look, I don't really have a leg to stand on. I mean, they both looked at other women.
Here's the thing. If, you know, someone's like, how can you ship this hetero ship? That's clearly a lesbian. Most of the time, I kind of like roll my eyes to the back of my head and go, shut up. But if you told me, how can you ship Sango with Moroku? Moroku's a giant pervert who kept going after other women. Sango kept chasing. I would be like, look, it was the 90s. It was a different time.
And they live in the feudal era.
They live in the feudal era. Moroku really needed to pass down the wind tunnel. You ever think about how fucked up it is that, does it only the boys that get the wind tunnel?
I don't know. It's just so
Would all
happened.
3 kids have gotten the wind tunnel?
Honestly, it's a good question.
So it's a good question.
Thank God he got rid of it.
Thank God.
Do you know what the boy's name is?
I don't remember.
It's Hisui.
The Pokemon region?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
I forget what I was looking up. I think I was looking up Sango images for the short, and I was like, her son's name is Hisui.
I thought you were
How
going.
could I never remember
I
that?
thought you were going to tell me. You know what the son name is? Wind tunnel.
Gotta go figure out what this word means now.
I don't think I can name my child Huaycos.
That is a fucking awesome name.
Wouldn't know how to spell it.
But she would.
She would. Sango would know. And just like her Huaycos, her son would always come back.
But I mean, Inuyasha Kugome is fine. And when I watched Inuyasha as an adult, I was like, oh, I actually do like Kugome. I think as a kid, I didn't care for it, but as an adult, I was like, no, actually, Kugome is a really good character.
She's a pretty down to go. You know, if honestly the guy I like kept going back from his dead girlfriend, I would not have been as cool as Kagome.
Yeah, and she held her own. Bitch was like, fuck all of you.
Fuck all of you.
I can do shit.
I gotta go back to my exam.
Yeah, honestly.
Honestly, the only reason why I'm here, not because I can see the Sheikah and Jules, I can get shit done.
Nothing. You guys did nothing without me.
Nothing!
That's true, honestly.
I'm so glad no one brought up the elephant in the room and we can go on and not talk about the mistake that was Yashahime.
I knew you were gonna say that, you fucking
Moving on. This might be a long one. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh my god. You know, I put this down and I was like, this is a landmine.
This is a landmine. I mean, Gyro and Johnny has to be the cutest couple hands down. Sorry, not cutest, sexiest. The cutest couple is Gappy and Yasuho.
Gappy and Yasuho.
They were cute. They went on dates. They ate ice cream.
Yasuho had a boyfriend the whole time.
No, she did. That was her ex.
They exes?
That was her ex.
What? I thought they were like...
No, Yasuho was a little slut who had a lot of exes and stuff. And that's why every fucking character had to bring it up.
Jeez.
She had mommy issues, remember?
I do remember that.
Yeah, so Toru was her ex.
Oh.
Why did I get so heated?
I was wrong.
Because, like, who are you gonna argue? I'm someone who shipped Jotaro and Kyakurin because they had one scene together. They're gay. Well. Didn't you know that Clamp made them have an egg together? OTP right there.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why. Apparently Clamp, I guess they started off as, like, making doujinshis for, re-establishing animes, and one of them was a JoJo one where Kyakurin and Jotaro had an egg and they had a son come out of it.
What?
I don't know how to explain this more. We can look it up later.
Okay. When we were in the hype of our JoJo phase, you've never once brought this up.
I don't care for Jotaro x Kyakurin, that's why.
That's not the point. Also, mine is Joseph and Caesar.
Oh, thank God. In my head, I thought you were going to say Abdul.
Abdul.
Kind of an age gap there.
Abdul.
Yeah, Abdul's a cool dude.
Okay, yeah, but as a ship, I thought you were gonna say Holly, which would have been a fine dancer.
Hey, sweetie.
Susie Q.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, okay. We just talked about this. We do not ship Joseph and Holly.
Susie Q. Sorry.
Yeah, that's his daughter.
Holly's the daughter.
You know what? Joseph and Caesar had a giant Castlevania vibe of Alucard and Trevor.
They did, yeah, actually, you know, honestly. But I guess because they dealt with vampires.
You like Joseph and Caesar more than Gyro and Johnny?
Yeah.
Huh.
Now, I will say Johnny and Gyro definitely has way more scenes. I just like Joseph and Caesar individually more than I like Johnny and Gyro.
You didn't even remember his name. You didn't even remember his
Let's
name.
be fair. If I know Caesar's name, that's for both of them.
If I just said Zappelli, no one would have looked.
Don't blink.
I did like Bruno and Abaccio though. Part 5 is White Zipper Man and Moody Blues Black Man. No, Moody Blues. Moody Blues Goth Man.
What was Moody Blue's powers?
He could tell what happened in the scene. So he could rewind. Yeah.
That's a terrible name.
Hey, Spice Girls, what's your power? Oh, I make things soft.
You know, thank God America is changing these names. So I can... Do they change the names in a way where the name is associated with the powers?
No.
Or is it just some play on the band?
Hey, sweetie, Limp Bizkit's name turned into Flaccid Pancake, okay?
What was his powers?
That was the one in part 6 where like it summoned that creature that no one can see, but it makes everyone sick in it and it makes them start peeing blood for some reason.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Part 6?
I believe it was one of Dio's sons. But Lily, it would summon little like stick things with wings out of it. Like no one could see them, but like it messed with the equilibrium.
What is Spice Girl's English name?
I don't know, but I hope it's Math Rocks. Moving on to JJK.
I only put this fucking shit on because Annie told me to.
What do we think about Gojo and his boyfriend Geto?
You know, I actually do like this ship and the tension between them because you do see an evolution of their relationship as well, and their drift is actually very sad. But my favorite is Nobara and Maki.
Because like one or two gay scenes?
Yeah, basically.
Alright, I mean, you know.
Look, Nobara. Okay, fucking shit. I was gonna say Nobara died. Then I remember Nobara's not dead. They brought her back because he wrote himself in a fucking corner. Apologize for the last 3 years for the series. Ain't gonna make up shit for what you've done to me.
Honestly, the fact that not everyone in the entire world is bringing up that the Jujutsu Kaisen author apologized for the end of JJK, it baffles me.
Because nobody's reading it.
Well, I kind of like Maki and Yuta. I really have no leg to stand on other than I thought they were cute in the movie. Was Yuta gonna marry Rika? Rika died as a minor. We can't ship that.
A, don't fucking yell at me. B, I don't fucking care. Maybe I like Demon Rika and Yuta.
Maybe he's into that. Is it weird that no one in the entire world ships Yuji and Megumi?
Megumi.
Megumi.
Megami. Why would they? They don't.
It's a Naruto Sasuke.
Absolutely.
It's the whole I'm gonna say Megumi.
Wait, you saying Yuta or Yuji?
Yuji.
Yuji and Megumi.
Yes, I've been getting all these names wrong.
You know, I honestly have to think too. I'm like, why would you name them both with the U? I guess in Japan it's a big difference. Yeah, you know, I will say I don't see Yuji ship with Megumi or Nobara at all.
Yeah, I will say I don't see any Yuji ships.
I was
now in
gonna say
hindsight.
that. I was like,
I think I've seen more Yuji and Nanami shippers. If you go to fan box, there's a giant shrine to Yuji and Nanami. I'm not even joking.
okay. You know what? You see him with Jellyfish Boy, whatever his name may be.
I'll name him Jelly.
God bless that jelly.
Yeah, damn. All right, last one. Because I don't think this is going to be forever. Kuroko no Basket.
Which we've also done in episode 4, which is the only reason why I added it to this list.
So people would know if we solidify ourselves as Kuroko no Basket shippers.
I guess. Or just like advertisement for old episodes.
Oh, yeah. So obviously, the number one ship, I guess, objectively, would have to be Kuroko and Kagami.
Kagami.
I knew it. I knew it.
Taiga.
Oh,
I do think is Kagami his last name?
God, I hope to God it is.
I know Taiga is his first name. I always just call him Taiga. Okay, I think the number one ship is Kagami and Almine.
Oh, I see that, yeah.
Which is my number one ship. But Annie has a lot of funny headcanons of Almine and Momo, so it's like, shit, fuck you.
Oh my God, I totally forgot that. I was just like,
What were you gonna say, bitch?
no, like I forgot when we were in the height of Kuroko no Basket, I kept planning Almine and Momo's wedding.
Yep.
And it was, I think I don't have the self-esteem to focus on my favorite ship, so I always divert to like what other people are doing.
So stealing people's ideas.
No, I just mean like I don't focus on Almine and Momo together. I focus like Almine, like what he's doing with the boys or planning this wedding.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Because wasn't there like a lot of headcanons of like everyone else forgot the date or something?
There was a lot of headcanons I remember of like Kagami not even realizing it was their wedding. And it was like, why are we just sitting and watching them?
Is that based off something? Or
I don't know. You guys telling me that one a lot.
No, but Green Boy and his Bitch Boy is the best couple.
That's one of my favorites too. Midorima, I believe.
Yeah.
It's hard because I have to get that separate from Midoriya.
Yeah.
And then Bitch Boy is Takao.
Takao.
Okay.
I like how I really love how you like Takao's gonna be your favorite Annie. And then Mine entered the court. Very handsome man.
Because Annie doesn't necessarily like the badass characters. That's my thing.
But he's blue.
That is true. I should have put that into more consideration. I should have known the guy that's associated with blue was gonna be Annie's favorite over the really funny guy.
Alright, everyone, thanks for coming. We'll see you in part 3.